Hi, my name is Pratama Firdaus, and I'm applying for the position of a trainee at Bank Mandiri. The following event, while not necessarily my biggest achievement, it was certainly something that I'm proud of because how difficult it was. It happened not too long ago when I was in university. At one point, a group of colleagues and I were tasked with the project of creating a stock portfolio that is risk efficient. My university was in Brisbane, so we were looking at Australian companies as potential investments. Now, this task wasn't easy. There are more than 2,000 companies in the Australian stock market, and the market was constantly moving as we were doing our research. So volatility was a massive factor. Complexity was another thing. We needed to be able to justify our investment theoretically and mathematically. But the difficulty of the task wasn't the crux of this project. It was the group members. You have to understand, we were a group of 6 people. And at that time, I was dividing my time between my university and internship. And I knew at least 3 other people in our group had full-time jobs and couldn't fully commit to this group project. Now, I'm someone who likes to assume leadership role. And in the past, I found that the best way to lead a group is to get everyone to participate and get a consensus on every group decision. However, here it was simply impossible. People were too busy. I tried to give everyone equal responsibilities, but some group members weren't delivering. It was difficult to get everyone on the same page, and the whole thing just felt very ambiguous. We got to a point where there was only 2 weeks before the project was due, and we had made minimum progress. And of course, at this stage, our arguments begin to break within the group. So I knew I needed to change how we work. And there's this book that I was reading, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It taught me that oftentimes the best way to solve a problem is to shift your paradigm and change your perspective. So I did. The 2 people that have always shown good work, I made us the core of the group, and we would do the bulk of the work, and we were involved in most of the decision-making process. And the other 3 people, I treated them like helpers. They can't devote their time, so I gave them smaller tasks, like editing, referencing, checking our calculations, formatting the report, etc. So I made a conscious decision to make some people, including myself, more responsible for the project, but also not alienating those with lesser tasks. This means they are still caught up with what the group was doing and what we've achieved. So when it came time to present our project, we were all on the same page. In the end, the project was very successful, and I learned that things are not always ideal, but through a suitable leadership style and the willingness to adapt to a problem, I can get the most out of everyone and myself. And that has changed my perspectives on group projects ever since. And it's one of my proudest achievements in university. Thank you.